Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. I'm with another vlog. This is yesterday. Anywho, um, we did a little barbecue. Don't judge me, okay? We did what we could. Okay, I'm not rich over here, but I feel like I here for what we basically wanted, and me and my son, and what I'm saying. In reality, I ain't have what I'm saying, money to get ribs and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, the message I heard was, "You walked away, didn't you?" The scripture comes from Luke 4 and 5. The devil took him to a high place and showed him all the kingdoms of the world in an instant. The devil said to him, "I will give you all the power and glory of these kingdoms. All of it has been given to me, and I give it to anyone I please. So if you will worship me, all this will be yours." Jesus answered him, "Scripture says, worship the Lord your God and serve only him." Then the devil took him into Jerusalem and had him stand at the highest part of the temple. He said to Jesus, "If you are the Son of God, jump from here. Scripture says he will put his angels in charge of you to watch over you carefully. They will carry you in their hands so that you never hit your foot against a rock." Jesus answered him, "It has been said, never tempt the Lord your God." After the devil had finished tempting Jesus in every possible way, the devil left him until another time. Baby, so here's the message. God said that this is somebody that the devil came to you with an offer. Like, the devil legit came to somebody with an offer, and the devil legit offered you the world, like the riches. Like, you could have had, I feel like this somebody you kind of understood, but like, you don't understand, but you did understand. Like, you understood. And I feel like you understood because of what the scripture is. Like, it's not a situation where Jesus didn't understand what he was saying. He understood exactly what he was saying. He was saying, "Look, I give you everything that you could possibly dream of if you would just worship. If you would just do this, if you would just do that." Somebody received that kind of offer, bro. Like, you received an offer that, like, this was it was basically like bribery, yo. Like, it was like bribery. Somebody received an offer of bribery of the devil saying, "If you do X, Y, and Z, I give you whatever you want." And you walked away. The devil came to you and said, "Look, if you do X, Y, and Z, you can have the world at your fingertips." And you walked away. Ain't that it? Baby, I just feel like that's literally the message. Like, that's like, it's kind of like a mic drop. It's like just silence, pure silence. God said, the devil said you could have had anything that you want. The devil came to somebody. The devil came to you and said you can have anything that you want if you just do X, Y, and Z, and you said no. And you may not even realize that that's what happened, because you know what I'm saying. I'm thinking about how in the what's that, the James Brown movie, when he talking to I think that's Little Richard. That's supposed to be Little Richard in that part right there, where he's saying the devil will come to you. He not gonna look how you expect. You know what I'm saying? He'll come like in a fancy suit or something like that. But I feel like it's that kind of vibe. Like, somebody, you didn't realize it. You didn't realize it. You didn't realize it because the devil didn't come to you in the way that you were expecting the devil to come to you. And the devil didn't come to you talking about what you would expect the devil would come to you talking about. The offer was attached to something that you were never expecting it to be attached to. And it's like, I just feel like in such a way that you didn't even realize what you were rejecting. But that's how the devil works. The devil is going to twist it and turn it in such a way that you don't even realize that, you know what I'm saying? You don't even realize what's going on, babe. Like, I feel like it's that kind of vibe, but this is somebody, it just didn't feel right. For one reason or another, something wasn't right. It didn't feel right. There was something that didn't feel right. And this caused you to reject whatever this offer was, baby. God said you don't even realize it, but the devil offered you the world. Ain't that it? Okay, go ahead and say you ain't even peeping, but the devil came and offered you the world, and you rejected it and turned your back on it. Mm. And that's literally the message. This is somebody you don't even realize it. It's like, even if it feels like you suffering a little bit, it's like the little bit of suffering that you have going on is just kind of like, for some of you, it's backlash because you rejected the devil. So you may experience people creating rumors about you for no reason. You're going to experience people having cold hearts towards you. You may experience your usual customers that are going to start, thinning out, or they did thin out, or you don't understand how this, I just feel like it's that kind of vibe. There's somebody that you feel like you are feeling kind of like, and that's because the devil came to you and you rejected it. And the world is the devil domain. Now you still gonna have blessings because God is with you. And you gotta know, when you do something like this here, God gonna show up and show out now. He gonna show up and show out now. I like, don't get it twisted. I just feel like God said, don't get it confused. I know it probably was hard for you to get through this message, but don't get it confused. God said He don't want you to be confused at all, baby. He gonna show up and show out for you, because just like the devil had people in his pocket, God got people in His pocket too. And not just because the devil was able to cause the people that's in his pocket to not be your customers no more, it don't mean that God ain't gonna send some customers towards you. And you know what I'm saying? That's for somebody. And obviously, this is going to be a business connected to God for somebody. And for some of y'all, it's not going to be something that God wouldn't even, want you to do. But this somebody that you ended up losing, like, customers, like, your money is not like this, like, your money is not the same. But it's not the same because you rejected the offer that the devil came and gave you. But God said, don't worry about that. You still gonna be okay. It's not a situation where we are in complete hell. You know what I'm saying? Where we are literally in hell and there is no kind of, like, hope at all. God said there is hope there, and He about to show out for you. He's still on the throne. He about to show out for you. He about to show out for you. It's okay. Like, I just feel like this is somebody, your soul's still intact because of the decision you made. Everybody ain't make that decision. And you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's what it is. And that's the message for somebody. You try to figure out what's going, baby, that's what's going on. God said everybody ain't gonna make the kind of decision that you made. Everybody is not gonna move the way that you will move. Everybody ain't gonna do that, but it is what it is. But I just feel like that's what it is now. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, and in a way, in a sense, being like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is somebody you being left alone, but it's almost like, how do I, like, I don't even know how to say it, but I just feel like that's the message. Like, God said, this somebody that you rejected an offer that the devil had given you. The devil had came to you with the offer. Now, you know what I'm saying? And that's just the message. And you rejected it. And it's so many other pieces to this, because it's not to say that, like, there are so many possibilities for the future. You know what I'm saying? As far as it goes to, um, Would you have to deal with X, Y, and Z, or all these like other possibilities? But I feel like as far as this message goes, the importance of it is there was an offer that was made and you rejected it. And you do have to be careful of a new offer being created. You have to be careful of it being disguised as something that it's not, because it's not always going to be a situation where you realize what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's not always going to be that. Sometimes it's going to be a situation where it's like, I don't even know how to say it, but I just feel like it could be like, covered up as something else, but I just feel like it would just be, but that's the best. Oh Lord, okay, that yawn lets me know that was the message. That's the message. That's the message. That's the message. I feel like for whoever this is for, you will know what I'm talking about. But God say somebody that the devil had came to you with an offer and you rejected it. And because of that, you may be going through it a little bit. But God said that He is going to show up and show out for you. Because it's not going to be a situation where the devil come to you telling you to reject God. And you decide not to reject God, and God not gonna come through and claim you. It's not gonna be a situation where He ain't gonna come through and show out for you. It's not gonna be a situation where He just gonna leave you hanging dry. Nah, boo. God finna show out. He about to show up and show out. God said He about to pull up and show out for you specifically. Because what's you think he gonna just let that slide by and ignore that and ignore the fact that you literally were offered the world? This is somebody, you wasn't just offered some snacks, bro. This somebody, you was offered the world. Any and everything that you could possibly want was at your fingertips, and you turned it down. Some people would look at you and say that you tripping right now. A lot of people are looking at you saying that you tripping right now. Saying that you tripping right now. Saying that you tripping. But I just feel like this is somebody, you see the curses attached to all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And once you agree to that, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how that's going to go. You don't know. I just feel like it's so much to it, yo. This somebody, like, you ain't even realize, like, see it, this aspect of what it really was, that you would have been making some kind of sacrifice. You ain't even peeped that. But what you did notice is the aspect of, yo, like, I just feel like it was just something that you just didn't want to do, or it was something you did want to accept, or it was something that, it was something like that. Like some kind of way, somebody go and say the devil came to you, like, baby, but the devil came to you through somebody else with the offer, and you turned it down. Baby, God say He is proud of you. And this offer was an offer to give you the world, honey. The world. You could have had whatever you wanted if you would have accepted this offer. And somebody rejected the offer. God say He about to show out for you. And it's like, this is somebody, you rejected the offer and you feeling like God left you, like He forgot about you. Like, I just feel like this is somebody, like, dang, didn't God see that? Like, did I do something wrong? I feel because you never want to, and I feel like that's the emphasis on it. You don't want it to be a situation. God don't want it to be a situation where you done rejected the devil for Him, and you sitting around looking at your life and everything going on, thinking, second guessing your decision, feeling like, dang, maybe I made the wrong decision. Maybe this is not what God wanted me to do. Maybe it's not as bad. Because I just feel like it's that kind of vibe. God said, oh no, we ain't going to have that. We ain't gonna have you feeling like you made the wrong decision and you made the right decision. You know what I'm saying? It can't be a situation that's like somebody telling you that, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like God say that would be like, for this person, it will be like your customers saying that they agree with you for making a decision but no longer supporting you after you make that decision. That doesn't make any sense. That would be like somebody saying that, how do I say it? Like, I feel like that would be like, it will be like you doing everything right, like the correct way, trying to follow all the rules but still ending up in trouble somehow. Like, that's what I feel like it is. Like, you follow all the rules to the T. You made sure you followed every rule, but somehow, some way, you still failed the test. How? Make it make sense. How you answer all the questions perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Cross every T, dot every I, and you still fail. How does that happen? God says, somebody, that's how you feeling right now. Like, you did everything the way you was supposed to, but somehow, some way, you still failed the test. What did you do? And it's like, I just feel like this is someone is making you feel like maybe you made the wrong decision, because, like, if you made the right decision, why is everything the opposite? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why is everything? How did I? Yeah, I feel like y'all get what I'm saying, because it's like you thinking to yourself, if I would have made that decision, everything would have been good. But due to the fact of me making this decision, everything seemed like it's not so good. God said He finna turn that around for you, because. And then on top of that, He is going to reveal to you in a way, some way, somehow, what would have happened if you would have accepted that. You gonna see it, but you gonna see it through the life of somebody else that had a similar offer that was offered to them, and you gonna see what happened, what would have happened, or what could have happened, or, you know what I'm saying, etc., etc. Because we live in a world of possibilities. We all just a decision away from changing everything. And yeah, it could have been a situation where everything went just fine. You know what I'm saying? But it could have been a situation the other way. And it's just like the scripture we went over, where the devil was telling Jesus, like, if you jump, you're going to be good. Like, but do I want to test God, though? I feel like it was that kind of vibe for somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've been good for the longest. You know, God been holding you, keeping you, and making sure you good, protecting you from harm's way. But why would you put yourself directly in harm's way on purpose? Like, yeah, you know, X, Y, and Z is going to happen, and that's all good, but do you really want to go through that? Do you really want to question God's hand? Do you want to mock God? I just feel like it's that kind of vibe. But anyways, that's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.